Welcome to Hoops Archives, where we focus on sharing real and interesting player stories on and off the NBA court. Subscribe to our channel to help you discover a more interesting NBA. On the evening of June 17, 2024, Boston fans at TD Garden were cheering and celebrating. The Celtics won the 18th NBA championship in team history. He also won the second NBA championship in his career. He scored a game-high 26 points in Game 2 of the Finals, but his teammates were not worried that he would snatch the MVP. He was an outstanding defensive player, but no one ever said he played dirty. Even opponents agree that he is the most underestimated player in the entire league. After every game, Jrue Holiday would rush home to reunite with his wife and children. In the prosperous world of the NBA, he has never been lost. When his wife was tortured by illness, he resolutely gave up basketball and took care of his wife wholeheartedly. This choice between career and family is difficult for many people, but Jrue chose the latter without hesitation. This is Jrue Holiday, a member of the NBA championship, the best teammate, the most affectionate husband, and perhaps the only man who has won 2 championships and has no family status. Back in 2008, Jrue was just a freshman. An interesting thing happened to Jrue when he was watching a women's basketball game. He was approached by an autograph-seeking girl who mistook him for Darren Collison, his Bruin teammate. When Jrue gave the girl the bad news, she walked away. Just then, someone seated behind him offered words of encouragement. "Don't worry, you're cuter than Darren." The girl who comforted him is Lauren Cheney, Jrue's senior, who is 3 years older than him, a star player of UCLA women's soccer, and later the Olympic champion of the U.S. women's soccer team. Lauren knew Jrue at the time. She had practiced basketball professionally. In high school, Lauren was selected for both the school soccer and basketball teams. It was not until her last year that she focused entirely on soccer. So she still loved basketball when she went to college, and appeared in the stadium for the women's basketball game. Lauren, who was sitting behind him, had already recognized Jrue. She knew every player on the school team, but she had no plan to greet them until that little episode happened. In this way, the sparks of fate began to collide, and the two began to know each other. A few months later, Jrue participated in the 2009 NBA draft and was selected by the Philadelphia 76ers with the 17th pick in the first round. Starting his NBA career, Lauren played soccer in the National Women's Soccer League. During his rookie season, Jrue would stuff 150 condoms in his bag on every road trip in case the veterans needed them. What impressed him most was that one day at 4 a.m., Elton Brand called him and told him to send condoms over. Jrue had no choice but to knock on the door of the designated location, hand over the condoms, and then leave. The open concept of love in the NBA will make many rookies follow suit, but not Jrue. The two moved from campus to society, began to work, and at the same time began to fall in love and officially date. Lauren was selected for the U.S. women's soccer team in 2008 and won the gold medal at the Beijing Olympics with the team. She is a well-deserved superstar of the generation of women's soccer. She has been the main attacking midfielder of the U.S. women's soccer team for many years and is responsible for organizing and instigating the team's offense. Her tasks on the soccer field are very similar to those of Jrue on the basketball court. The same love for sports, mutual appreciation and recognition made the love between the two quickly heat up. In the summer of 2011, the NBA was suspended due to labor disputes, and Jrue had plenty of time. He specially brought his family and friends to the World Cup in Germany to cheer for his girlfriend who was participating in the game. Lauren and Jrue left sweet words on social media, showing the heat of their love. Lauren would also take time to watch Jrue's games. "We support each other and try to watch each other's games. Our lives are not just about basketball or soccer. We live a romantic and interesting life," Jrue followed Lauren's footsteps in his career. After the NBA lockout ended, he immediately renewed his contract with the team in advance, with a 4-year contract of $41 million. This is the greatest affirmation of a rookie in the past 3 years. A 6'4" defensive guard, he averaged 13.5 points, 3.3 rebounds, and 4.5 assists per game. For comparison, Stephen Curry, who participated in the draft in the same year as Jrue and was selected with the 7th pick, also completed his contract extension at the same time, with a salary of $44 million over 4 years, only $3 million more than Jrue. This shows the degree of recognition of Jrue by NBA bosses. After getting the contract, Jrue still did not stop and continued to improve his offensive ability. In the second year, he increased his personal score by 4.2 points and was successfully selected as an Eastern Conference All-Star. As his career reached new heights, he and Lauren held their wedding in the summer of 2013. Their love is a memory that will never fade and a lifelong guardian. Lauren's parents were against the two being together at first, not only because of their skin color, but also because of the disparity in their backgrounds and wealth. However, Lauren still firmly chose to be with him. Since the 2013 season, Jrue has been plagued by injuries and has played only 74 games in 2 seasons. In 2015, he suffered a serious injury of ligament fracture. At that time, Lauren was at the peak of her career. She won the Women's World Cup with the United States women's national team and scored a goal in the final. In this way, Lauren became a Grand Slam winner who won the Olympic Games, World Championships, and World Cup at the same time. Jrue watched the game at the scene, and people would come up to take pictures with him because he was Lauren's husband. He also enjoyed the process and was proud to be Lauren's family member. Lauren, who realized her dream, immediately withdrew from the national team. She opened a new chapter in her life, returned to her family, and planned to have children. Soon, Lauren became pregnant in 2016. When everything was going in a good direction, the accident came. One night, 6 months into her pregnancy, Lauren was awakened by a severe migraine. After going to the hospital for a checkup, the result was that she had a large tumor on the right side of her head. Although it was benign, it had already compressed the nerves and affected Lauren's body, so she still needed a craniotomy. Jrue was anxious when he heard the news. He was worried that his wife could not bear such a blow, so he asked the team to take an indefinite break to accompany his sick wife and unborn child. This year was Jrue's contract year, and the Pelicans had planned to offer him a $120 million contract. Should he fight for a big contract or choose to accompany his wife? Jrue did not hesitate to stay with Lauren. Lauren mustered up the courage to face everything, prepared for the best and the worst, and asked to give birth to the child first before the operation. Even if an accident occurs, the child's safety can be 100% guaranteed. The couple planned the long recovery process after the operation and how to maintain an optimistic attitude for a long time. After the news of Lauren's illness came out, many people prayed for them. Everyone hopes that the couple will be favored by God. Fortunately, it turned out well. The baby was born healthy, and Lauren had a successful operation the next month. In Jrue's eyes, Lauren was a winner in the battle against the disease, which was the same as her achievements on the soccer field. Jrue was also inspired by his wife's energy. The Pelicans management was also moved by Jrue's loyalty and tenacity, and that summer, they offered him a 5-year, $131 million contract. The COVID-19 epidemic swept the world in 2020. During this period, the NBA was suspended and many people lost their jobs. Jrue donated the remaining salary of his single season of approximately $5.3 million to Black-owned businesses, nonprofits and initiatives to help their lives and work. This $5.3 million is 1/5 of Jrue's annual salary, which is rare among NBA players' donations. Jrue won the NBA Sportsmanship Award in 2021. In 2023, the couple also won the SB Muhammad Ali Sports Humanitarian Award for their continued contributions to the community and are a model couple in the NBA. Jrue's outstanding performance is inseparable from his wife's support. In the 11 years of marriage, they have supported each other all the way. Isn't the most beautiful form of love Jrue and Lauren? Okay, that's all the content of this video. This episode is coming to an end, and everyone is welcome to leave comments. Please like and subscribe and click the bell icon to get new video updates. There's even more great stuff on my channel homepage. Thank you for watching.